Hello Harvest family, we are starting a video live stream here. We're going to get a YouTube channel up and rolling in these different, challenging, unique times. We might be doing a fair amount online or through live stream, so we created a YouTube channel that will probably be private and that we will send out a link to through our email, and we also might post this through Facebook so that people can have access to that. But just wanted to get on here and let you know the deacons and pastors are meeting this evening, and we'll be making some decisions going forward. But there's a very good and real possibility that we'll be doing this Sunday and a couple future Sundays online and providing the sermon and worship time through streaming or through online. So be looking for that. And just as we're thinking through not having a Wednesday night service and preparing for Sunday, we're going to be going to Numbers 11. And we will take just a slight break from our study in Revelation and going to go to Numbers 11 to kind of preach a message that has a little bit more to do with what's going on around us right now. And so if you get a chance and you're able to read through Numbers 11, as you do that, just read through it and see what sticks out to you. There was one phrase, one verse in there that really stuck out to me. And so as you get time, maybe read through that, see what jumps out at you, and then we can kind of compare on Sunday and see if the same verse or phrase jumped out to both of us. Obviously, there's no wrong answer there, but if you get a chance, read through Numbers 11. That's where we'll be on Sunday, and that's what we're going to be going through. And in light of that, I was thinking about one thing in particular. On February 10th of last year, 2019, the Iowa Hawkeye basketball team was playing Northwestern, and in this game, they were down by 15 with like 5 minutes left, under 5 minutes left, and by 11 points with 2 minutes left. And they say that ESPN said that Iowa had a 1% chance of winning this game. And of course, Iowa came back and won 80-79 against Northwestern. But why do I share that? Well, I share that because when something like that happens in sports, you don't want to be the fan that left the game early. This game at Carver Hawkeye, and then you're down 15, and there's a 1% chance that you're coming back and winning this. Basketball fans know we're not winning this game, and what do? They get up, they leave their seats, and they walk out of the building. And when this happens, then what happens the next day is you come in and your buddy is like, you left the game early. This was the greatest comeback in Iowa basketball history, and you didn't stick around. You left the game early. And nobody wants to be that fan that's known for kind of selling out as a fan and leaving the game early. And although we can kind of laugh about that and compare that in sports, I think there is a spiritual reality that I was thinking through when it comes to the children of Israel, and that's partly why we're going to be in Numbers 11, because we don't want to be the one that you look at the children of Israel and God in his power brings them out of the land and bondage of Egypt with delivering them from the hand of the Egyptians with the plagues, and then he parts the Red Sea. And what happened each time God does something mighty is these people complain. They're like, did you bring us out here into the desert to kill us? Right before God shows his power and delivers them from the Egyptian army through the Red Sea by parting the waters. And so I was thinking that, and that really struck me, that imagine being in that nation of Israel and you complain and you're consumed with fear over what's happening and the circumstances surrounding you, and then God does this great, awesome act of deliverance. And then on the other side, as you give praise, you also know in your heart you failed, that you doubted God's goodness and his faithfulness to you as a people. And so there's something lost on the enjoyment of that victory because you know you failed to believe God's goodness. And in the same way, I think that kind of applies to what we're going through here. I think God has a specific purpose, of course he does, in this coronavirus and in what's going on. And so just looking for what's God going to do? What's God going to do through this opportunity and this chance? And we want to be people that in faith and obedience walk through that and don't have regrets. We're not the people that doubt or walk out. And so we have our spiritual eyes open to what God's going to do during this time, and we can take part in the blessings of that as we look for that. So just a couple thoughts in lieu of Sunday and just preparing for that. So we want to remain a believing people that believe in the goodness and faithfulness of the Lord in all of this. So again, just a reminder, the plan will probably be that we will send out a link. We will put that in to the Facebook page, and then also send it out by email so people can access the Sunday service Sunday morning, and you guys can watch it with your families from home. And I guess we just got to be flexible and see what happens. And this might be a format that we're using here in the days and weeks ahead. So thanks, everybody.